Hey everybody, it's Amber. Welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd do a day in the life video today. I have a number of errands to run that I really don't have a lot of energy for, so I thought I'd take you along with me and kind of let you know how my day is going. So my first stop is the Dollar Tree because I need to find a large gift bag for that quilt that I'm giving to my dad's home health aide. So I have to pop in here. I need to go to the post office to mail a package. And thankfully, I just decided to do a shipped order for groceries. I just need a couple things. So I have to take a dish to the gender reveal party coming up. So I bought some frozen meatballs and I'm just gonna do grape jelly and barbecue sauce for that. So yeah, I just decided to just do the grocery delivery. It saves me a lot. So, and then I do need to stop by CVS to pick up a prescription for my dad. So lots of running around today. I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Well, I made it back out to the car right before it cut loose. It is raining now, which is totally my favorite way to run errands, not. But I had a hard time finding just kind of a generic large gift bag. I wound up getting two of these kind of iridescent silver large gift bags. I got one for the immediate need, but then I decided let's just get another one so I don't have to run right out to the store the next time I need a large gift bag. So I don't mind storing one. So I spent a whopping $2 and some change, but I actually struck up a conversation with the manager there. I just asked him what the hourly, oh, you hear the rain, it's really coming down now, what the hourly rate is here, because here at a lot of places it is $15 an hour, which is crazy for some of these entry-level positions. But here at Dollar Tree, he said the starting rate is like $8.80. And by September, it will go up to a whopping $10 an hour. So that's interesting. Not that I am looking for a job, but just kind of, just asking for my son at some point. But yeah, $8.80. He's like, but it's Dollar Tree and there's not a lot of stress or sales. So there's that. All right, now on to my next stop. Hopefully I can run in between the raindrops. Okay, so I'm back home. I'm in my closet. Welcome. And I wanted to see if the quilt that I'm giving to my dad's home health aide would fit in this gift bag I just got. And it fits actually to a T, you guys. So I will add the tissue paper to it. And yeah, I think it's going to be perfect for that. I also have my friend's quilt ready to go in this gift bag. We're actually having dinner with them soon, her and her husband, so I'll be able to deliver that gift bag. So yeah, this is just kind of Santa's workshop in here, but you might be wondering what I have in all these bins. These are books and videos of when the kids were little that I'm saving for the grands. And then I have my daughter's sewing machine there that I'm going to have serviced and then kind of use as a backup. But maybe one day she'll want it back. But right now she's busy with nursing school. So yeah, those are just books that will eventually go on some sort of a bookshelf. But for now, they're in my closet being stored. But yeah, I'm so happy that the quilt fits perfectly in this bag now to go have some lunch. I think I'm gonna fix some chicken broth, and my throat is a little scratchy. I'm not sure if it's allergies, but yeah, I feel like I should have something warm. So I just heated up my chicken broth and I wanted to show you the quilting project that I'm working on now. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what's going on here. I've heated up my chicken broth in my Starbucks Been There series Alabama mug, and I have my set of flashcards here. I made one for each of the 12 healthy keys for weight loss, so you won't want to miss that series. And on Wednesdays. So last week we talked about mindset. This week, to be continued. So yesterday, hubby and I hung this felt 72 by 72 quilt design wall. So I was able to spread out this hexagon Scandi Christmas quilt. I'm making a king size quilt for our bed that I started about November, December. I got the fabric late and then I kind of set it aside because I ran into a snag, you guys. I will turn the camera around. So you'll see I had to use thumbtacks up there because it extends beyond the 72-inch wall. So I've ordered another panel of felt, so I will extend my wall so I'll be able to just put it up there using the felt. It's great. It just stays in place. But what I want to do is, since I had to order more fabric, what I'm going to do, although it's painful, I am going to redesign the quilt and remove those white hexagons just because I'm not really pleased with how that's turning out. So let me turn the camera around and show you the other parts of this quilt. I'll try to do it slowly. There's my closet, my fabric stash, my sewing machine, and now I'll come around here to my table where I cut fabric, and I have a little ironing station. So these are the other rows that I had already compiled. But yeah, I'm not really happy with it. And also I kind of added in this gray fabric that was not part of that line just to kind of extend the fabric choices. But now that I have enough fabric here, you guys, I had to order more. So I just love this Scandi Christmas line. And this was out last year. I don't know how many yards did I order of this? I ordered 2 yards. Yeah, I probably could have stood to order more, but then there's a red and a gray berry, this cute little Scandi houses, and this one, oh, I love this. I love the whole line, and then some snowflakes. And so all of these are coordinating fabrics. I ordered a yard of the other ones, but 2 of that red. But I just love them so much. But yeah, I think I'll have plenty here to go ahead and take the white out. So yeah, so my seam ripper and I will be busy, and then I'll just have to put other fabrics in its place. So I will begin cutting out fabric soon. The rest of my felt wall will arrive tomorrow from Amazon. So then I'll really be able to lay the quilt out on the wall. So this is a huge help to me. So this is the template that I'm using. So I have to cut out each one. So yeah, this is really helpful though. It really comes together nicely. Of course, I ordered it from the Missouri Star Quilt Company, which I love. But isn't this fabric so fun? Hubby likes it too, so I'm excited about creating a Christmas quilt for our bed. But yeah, I need to modify it. So this is the harsh reality of quilting, that sometimes plans change and we have to adapt. So here we go with the seam ripper. And because seam ripping is so entertaining, it's much like watching paint dry, I thought I'd show you. So I just detached my first white hexagon block. Now I'm going to do the second. But I thought if you guys have some seam ripping to do, I wanted to show you the easiest technique. You know, typically we're tempted to just go one by one, and this would take me literally all stinking day. And who has time or patience for that? So really the best way to do is first loosen up this, the end stitch, and then slip your seam ripper in there and just kind of go hold it tight in between the fabrics. And that way you can do, you know, careful not to poke a hole in your fabric. And sometimes if there's an adjoining seam, you have to be really careful. But look at that. And in no time flat, Voila! I have my first white hexagon removed. Now I only have, I don't even know how many more, but yeah, that's okay. You know, these things happen because, you know, like I said, plans change, but that's okay. I'd rather correct it now than every day look at that king size quilt and say, you know, I really should have removed that white block because I don't like it. Plus, I am going to send the quilt eventually out to be quilted, and I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for something that I'm not excited about. So yeah, so there's that half of the white one. So, you know, this does go by pretty quickly. I'm just getting that end stitch. It is an exercise in patience. I usually will play some music to kind of make the time go by faster. But, you know, it's worth it in the end to get a, you know, a project that you're pleased with and proud of. So, yeah, so there's my second one. So, yeah, this is going to be a while. I'm going to leave my end half hexy there because I may keep the white border around it. But yeah, I'm totally going to have to revamp my blocks, my rows, but that's okay. Like I said, it is worth it in the end. You know, I used to crochet, and it's so painful when you have to rip out a row. But, you know, as with any craft, like I said, you'll be more pleased with the end result than wish you had made that correction, because, you know, maybe other people won't notice, but you yourself won't be happy with it. So, you know, then it's worth it, right? So, yep, this won't take too long, you know, maybe. Sometimes there gets to be a buildup of the threads in there. So you have to just kind of baby it a little bit. But yeah, going along on the inside like that is super fast, much faster than, you know, little stitch by stitch. So yeah, I will just continue my exciting life here with my seam ripper, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. This is our exercise room slash hubby's office now that he has moved out of my sewing room slash office. But this is where we have some of our, well, all of our workout equipment. That's the Nordic Track treadmill we bought secondhand probably a couple years ago. And a sleeper sofa when this room becomes a guest room. And my son had the little chair massage thing on there. And we have our rowing machine, which I do like. I just have to be careful not to do it too many consecutive days. Hubby likes this elliptical. I just don't like it just because my legs are so short, and no matter how much we adjust it, it just hurts my hips, but he likes it, so that's good. But there's our pool. But here is the Zaaz whole body vibration machine, and that's what I wanted to show you today. I'm getting ready to use it. I've been doing it almost every day this week, which is good. So it is actually, it was designed by NASA astronauts to help them acclimate back to when they come back to Earth. But this plate here vibrates. The idea is that you stand on it. It has these rails for you to hold on to. And it vibrates, increasing your blood circulation and helping your metabolism and all of that. But like I explained before, I can't really tolerate standing on the plate because of lower back pain. So I have my handy dandy chair here from the dining room and my pad and back support there. And so what I do is I pull up the chair to the Zazz machine, and I started out by alternating my feet on the plate and letting it run for maybe about 5 minutes each leg. But yesterday I decided to try out putting both feet on the plate at the same time. So that seemed to work out. I didn't have any back pain afterwards. So that's what I was kind of trying to avoid there. So yep, getting ready to do my whole body vibration little workout. I call it passive exercise. So yeah, here we go with the Zazz. So I'm gonna hit program and then it automatically goes to 1. And then I'm gonna hit enter. And so it's starting without me, but I'm sitting down, pulling up my chair, and you can see the plate is vibrating. And so here we go. I feel like soon we should have liftoff. Like I'm going into outer space, but yeah, you can see it varies in intensity. So yeah, it starts off a little high, but then it's going to lower and it just kind of fluctuates. So yeah, this is the whole body vibration machine. So you can find out more information. I sound like a commercial, but this is their website, zazzmovement.com. Wow, we are getting ready to have a storm. Did you hear that thunder, you guys? It is, you can see the reflection of the ceiling fan out there, but it's really getting ready to storm. As you saw earlier when I was out in a little bit of the rain, but thankfully I got my errand stops wound up being when it kind of eased up some. I did get a little wet going into the post office, but turns out I didn't melt. Yeah, we've got some of our crepe myrtles out there we're going to be planting soon, and hydrangea plant. So yep, but back to the Zazz machine. Yeah, see now it's kind of going down to 50. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this kind of toning up, especially my legs. And I've talked about the lymphedema in my legs before because I had 10 lymph nodes removed when I had my last surgery. So yeah, this is very, very helpful. My next healthy habit thing I'm getting ready to go do after this Zazz kind of treatment, I'm going to have a cup of decaf green tea. That's what I've been doing every day this week, and I think it's really helping. It's supposed to help with metabolism, so anything that can kick this weight loss thing back into gear is a good thing. So yep, I'm gonna finish up here and then go get some green tea. Kettle is so angry. I'll let that steep for a few minutes. But yeah, that's the organic decaf green tea in my Mount Washington, New Hampshire mug. And then I have some Florida honey. So I'm just gonna add like a teaspoon of that in that and enjoy. I am in the kitchen and I am going to make a Filipino chicken dish, which is called chicken adobo. So I have just cut up some chicken breasts into chunks, really. So I've got my oil heating up here and I put some onions and garlic. So I'm just gonna saute that for a minute, just until they're translucent. I'm not gonna do a full tutorial on what I'm doing, but I will show you at a glance and link a good recipe to the chicken adobo in the description box below. But here I have a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of white vinegar, a couple bay leaves, and some black peppercorns to taste, and then just a little bit of water in case it needs a little bit more. What I'm going to do is just kind of sear this chicken, and then I will put it on pressure cooking for about probably 20-25 minutes tops, and then that should be good to go. We are having sweet potatoes. I have those going in the other Instant Pot, and then I've cut up some broccoli that I've put the everything bagel seasoning. This one I got from Aldi. So I'm going to put that in the oven for, I don't know, 15 20 minutes or so. I just kind of eye it really, but that will do it for me for today. I just wanted to show you what I'm making for dinner. Thanks for tagging along with me today for this day in the life. And yeah, I think I'm going to be winding down after dinner. Not a whole lot to clean up. That's what I like about cooking in the Instant Pot. Everything's just kind of a one-pot wonder. So comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.